Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, for your Patreon cast for the week of November the 10th, it's gonna be Mini and RoyaL on a snow map. Holy smokes, it's Whiteout. It spent one season as a ladder map and then it was quickly discarded because pro players do not like snow maps. It's something about all the white, it's glaring off the screen. Causes eye strain, I don't know. So bottom, we've got Mini, the red Protoss player. On the left side, we have RoyaL, our Terran player. So RoyaL is a recent ASL champ. Mini is an ASL runner-up, second place. So I feel like this is going to be a pretty darn good PVT sent to me by RJB. Not a lot of snow on this snow map. Well, a lot of snowy trees, but not a lot of snow on the ground here, right? We've got dirt, we've got grass, we've got a lot of whatever this structure is, and just nice little strips of snow. 3-player map. And, yeah. High ground into low ground. A nice little ledge to put tanks on, like Lost Temple. Wonder if RoyaL is going to try to do that. We will have to wait and see. We've got snow watching. Okay, so gas and barracks. We're going to go factory first before expand. And as usual in a PvT, the Protoss is going to make Dragoons before they try to expand, right? Steve the SCV. Oh, okay. So these trees block vision. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. But he knows where the spawning locations are on this map, so he guessed correctly. Good job, Steve. Cybernetic score on the way. Zap, zap, zap. Worker fights here on pay-per-view. That's right, get out of here. Getting on out. Probe gonna scout and try to see where on earth the Terran player is, and behold, the factory is now on the way. Everything makes sense here. We're gonna have a little bit of attempt at a Dragoon pressure, but there will be either spider mines or siege tanks available soon enough to keep those Dragoons at bay for the early stages at least. But if it keeps the Terran player from getting a fast second base, I think the Protoss is okay with that. So, Marine moving out. I mean, actually, this could just be a one-base style play. This could be Marines, this could be siege tanks. The opening could be incredibly aggressive. Something to try to shut down the Protoss before they get into things like splash damage, right? Before they get into Storm or Reavers. Can be pretty good. Yeah, a couple Marines here. Not continuing to produce Marines, so I don't think that's what we're seeing. This bunker positioning also tells me that he's not going for a one-baser. And interestingly enough, not going for a machine shop or a tank. So, Vulture out. Not going to do super well against a Dragoon, which is why the bunker exists. Interesting build, gotta say. Went for the factory, but got the bunker anyway, and then went for the second base here. Intriguing. You know, kind of sort of trying to hide the robotics facility up here, but there's just no reason in the Kaprulu sector at all that a Protoss player would not get a robotics facility. Just none. Observers, even if, you know, for some reason the Terran player skips spider mines, which, I mean, that happens once every blue moon, you still want it for scouting, right? You still want to have it out there for checking what's going on in the Terran base and parking them over their factories, and that's nice. So, I mean, having a robo simply for observers is always going to be a nice thing. But it's going to be for a shuttle instead. Whoa! But are we just going to send some Dragoons over in a shuttle? What is the play here, Mini? I don't know. I am intrigued to try to find out, though. But as mentioned, this is a Patreon cast. For those of you who support me on patreon.com/Falcon Paladin for at least $1 a month. That's all it takes, $1 US, which is, I don't know how that converts to other currencies. It's basically been $1 to €1 over the last little while, hasn't it? So €1 every month. Also, $1 Canadian as well. But yeah, that means you get to see this a month before anybody else does. You get to see the snow map and tell your friends and they're jealous of you. So if you're watching this that week of November, the 10th or so, thank you so much for supporting me. I appreciate it. I love ya. And if you're watching this, I don't know, like December 2023 or later, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. I'm here 6 times a week with Brood War content. Right, sometimes more. Yeah, we're just shuttling Dragoons in. All right. So it's earlier than Reavers, because Reavers take a while. It's that further tech level. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Oh, this is amazing. This is actually really good. Behold, the spider mine is here, though. SCVs are pretty good at preventing Dragoon attacks by performing citizen arrests. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can get in here or not. Marines, Vultures, Siege Tank, SCVs all fighting together to make sure that these Dragoons die. These shuttles 2 more in? I don't know if this is worth. God, how's that Vulture not dead? I mean, it's dead now, but my goodness. Look at this. Oh. The SCVs decided to get back to work. There was a tank showing up. There were Marines firing away. Excellent, excellent stuff. Did one of the tanks die? I think the one tank that already exists died. That sucks. So down to 1 tank. Traded a bunch of Dragoons for, I don't know how many SCVs died there. But it's 29 SCVs to 19 probes because we are 1 base in it, sir. This is Mini going for an extreme amount of aggression. Wow. What do we got? Wraith on the way. Or it's already out, rather. Here he is. Wraith awaiting launch orders. That's right, Senior Wraith pilot. You're here. Siege mode coming in and now expanding is Mini. All right, fair. Reaver shot at the front. Bunker cannot withstand the power. Uh-oh. Of the Reaver. But is this Reaver dead? No, save the shuttle. And you save the Reaver. Oh, simultaneous death. Wraith and shuttle go down. Bunker gets killed. Reaver continuing to push in here. This is nuts. Spider-Mine kills a Dragoon because guess what? We don't have observers yet. There's one on the way. But he kind of skipped it to go for all this aggression, right? I mean, temporarily, not forever. Zealot eats a Spider-Mine because someone's got to do it, boys. Siege mode is not done yet. Oh, just barely finished. As soon as I said that, it completed. SCV down. That worker advantage is now 28 to 24 in favor of the Terran. Not nearly as good as it was. Oh, the second base is now warping in from the Protoss. The aggression is real now. There's an OBS out. Replacement Wraith is coming in. Because, you know, definitely was nice taking out that shuttle. It's just the problem was that couldn't get rid of the Reaver because Dragoons were in the house. This guy probably going for a 3rd base if I had to guess what he's up to. 2nd base into a 3rd with gas over here on the right side. A good expansion to have. Reavers, as per usual, kind of lose their effectiveness after siege mode is done. Just because a siege tank set up in a position to cover everything means Reavers have a really hard time setting up anywhere. Observer avoiding being detected and hit by that missile turret. Very bravely continuing to stick around here and staying just outside of that missile turret position and then finds another one up that way. Oh, beautiful. So, guess what we're doing? More stuff. It's like, you thought you were going to put siege tanks up here. I'm going to put my stuff up. Just kidding. We're going to unload a Reaver in tank range, but Zealot. No! Zealot Reaver combo gets rid of the tank in the natural base. Is there enough to kill these SCVs? No. It got caught up too long. But the natural base is not mining at all. Oh, turret, careful with those hits, man. Oh, pick up. Unload the Reaver before it dies. No, he didn't unload the Reaver. Big win there from RoyaL. Ooh, that was nice. I like how the engineering bay is up here scouting for drops in that location. There was nothing scouting in this location, though. No, nothing whatsoever. Now there's a Wraith out, though. Okay, so Mini says that I didn't do enough aggression here. I'm down 4 workers. Which is not where you want to be, but my 3rd base is coming in way before the Terran's 3rd base is happening. Terran's 3rd base does not exist, nor is it under production. Could be dangerous. I think Mini's going to be okay here. He's worried about getting dropped. Turnabout is fair play, but I think the starport's been used. Oh, hang on. I was going to say just for race, but now dropship's on the way. Control tower to that starport. We got drops in the future, which is why these Dragoons are here. That is their assignment. They understand it. Do we get any cannons yet? Does he have a forge? He skipped a lot of things to go for this aggression. I don't think he has a forge yet. He's not working on any upgrades. He's not building any cannons, which is problematic against a Terran. You don't cannon up your expansions. Vultures wander in and pa-pa-pa-pa-pa, everything dies very fast. So dropship with, I'm gonna guess, nothing. An empty dropship is cruising over here for fake out purposes. Okay. I guess. I mean, we've seen this fairly rarely in the StarCraft scene, though. Or this is, I'm going to send the vultures down and meet up with this guy later. Usually the vultures get here first, though. And then the dropship connects with them. Sure, okay. But I guess if the dropship wants to be the first one to the scene of the crime, that's also just fine. But behold, the Dragoons are in perfect position. And, yeah. So the vultures are going to try to run rings around it. But one of them dies immediately. The other one, ow. Gets... these Dragoons, they took hits. They're not dead yet. Nice target fire on that one. And this vulture gets 2 kills before it gets wiped out. Those 2 kills might have been from the previous attacks back home, defense rather than offense. So, not the greatest double vulture drop of all time, RoyaL, but that's okay. Could be worse. This feels like... oh, just another drop. I was going to say, maybe we're flying over to unload and expand there to a 3rd base, but maybe not. Maybe not. As always, well, most of the time, this is an RJB replay. Check them out, youtube.com/@RJB_TV. I know most of you guys have heard that a billion times, but you know what? McDonald's still advertises. How many commercials have they aired over the last, I don't know, 50, 60 years, 70 years now? It's a lot of commercials. They keep doing it. And this drop ship, oh, dies. Unloads a single vulture who's like, must get probe kills. Must get more than 1 probe kill. Aw, Reaver house. Oh, good running away from the Reaver, though. It's not connecting. It did connect. 1 kill. 1 kill. 1 kill. Ah, 1 kill. Died with 1 kill. His goal was to get 2 kills. Couldn't quite pull it off. 3rd base here. Low ground, no gas, minerals only, but that's okay. Making a lot of vultures anyway. This is a very traditional gateway-style thing going on here with Mini. Dude, these guys need to go to work. Mini, put these guys to work. Cha-cha. See? Even Mini forgets to put his guys to work sometimes. There we go. He figured it out. He got there, except this dude. I think he might have just popped, though, so he just gets a bit of a pass for a minute. Templar Archives coming in. Science facility here, too. Guy's doing a bit of a jig. Oh, we're in the dark forest. We couldn't see these vultures coming, and they couldn't see us. I like it. I like this whole dark forest mechanic this map maker came up with. I'm really sad this was only a ladder map for 1 season. I can kind of see why players didn't like it all that much, but look at this. This whole dark forest thing is neat. Ah! What are we unloading here? Zealots, Dragoons, couple Reavers going after supply depots. Lowest hanging fruit right now. Shuttle gets wiped out, but the Wraiths don't want to fight against this Dragoon at all. Actually, not fighting back as they get shot in the face either. Is it a supply block? Oh, man, that armory. The armor upgraded. Nope, not saving it, guys. Unless those Reaver shots do nothing, which they do. There we go. Actually, he's going to save that armory, isn't he? At the cost of what, though? Oh, nope. Good running. That was beautiful SCV micro. Fantastic. And then a bit of a Dragoon attack into the 3rd base of RoyaL at the same time. Wait, Reaver's still back here? Okay. Sure. Trying to supply block. Ooh, RoyaL is supply blocked. And no more further supply block for you. What is defending? I guess there are 3 tanks, and a couple tanks down there too, but yeah, picking around the edge. There's a supply block. Supply depot with a 3rd base dies. Perfection. Storm's on the way. Charon Booster's on the way. We know where this game is going. We know. And we know that it's not carriers because Mini has shown no proclivity at all for going for those. He is going to try to work with shuttles and Reavers and Dragoons and Zealots and High Templar with Storm to deal with this Mechan Terran. Because what else is a Terran doing at 15 minutes in a PvT? Meching. That's what. Alright, see? 2 cannons. Not going to save these probes. Actually, totally save these probes. Vultures wanted nothing to do with that. You get hard walled here. I mean, does that look like a hard wall? Not really, but Mini knew it was. Mini knows everything. Oh, putting spider mines in the haunted forest. Oh, it's so smart. That is such a smart play from RoyaL. What do we love about RoyaL? That he's smart. He is a really smart, unpredictable player. That's a great move. Okay, so what are we at? 3 bases to 4 bases. Mini's expanded over this right way. This feels like a shuttle. And it certainly has more Reaver drops coming up this left side, deep into the natural base. There are turrets here, buddy, and the Reaver unloads, but that shuttle's really injured. Nice connection. Oh, picks up, zooms over, gets a salt. That's a good connection. That's not a good connection. Oh, it was. Oh, I thought it was hanging. Oh, gosh, no. Oh, okay, that could have been so much worse. It was pretty bad, nevertheless. Oh, okay, then everything dies. Dragoon versus Vulture fight, middle of the map. Tale as old as time. They hate each other with a passion. Actually, what's the lore about this? How long have the Terran settlers in the Caprulu sector been fighting the Protoss? Since the very beginning? Okay, this is a big attack. Good storm on that SCV line. Really good storm. Storming on the tanks, bruising them. We're doing more than bruising them up. That whole group's gonna die. These ones are gonna die. Oh, no, just kidding. Still alive there. But this third base is under a lot of, just a lot of Protoss power here. They're trying to take down that command center. Ooh, they forced a liftoff. That's about as good as you can expect here. And it's 62 probes to 47 SCVs. So, did the Protoss show up and start fighting with the Terran immediately upon the Terrans arriving in the Caprulu sector, or did the Protoss just kind of leave him alone for a while? Or is that not a question that's answered? Because the Terrans had been pretty established in the Caprulu sector before the Zerg showed up, right? Because by the time you start playing the campaign in StarCraft 1, they don't know what Zerg is, but they've got colonies and military forces, and, I mean, it seems like they've been there for a hot minute, right? Storm drop! Oh, the SCV massacre is too much. It is too much for RoyaL here. Oh, 64 to 41 workers. This is not tenable at all. But if the 5th base of the Protoss dies to pure Vulture, which is embarrassing. They have +2 attack, yes. Man, the Druids are only at +1 though. Upgrade advantage from RoyaL might keep him in this thing. And yeah, Vultures can take down a Nexus. Without a doubt. What are we doing over here? Trying to scout incoming drops. A lot of SCVs have died at this base. Prefer if that doesn't happen again. 4th base rolling from RoyaL. Still 4 bases here from Mini. This is getting interesting. This very well could be a Terran win, but that economic difference is not healthy. A lot of tanks have died. Mini's done his job keeping that tank count low throughout the game as much as he can. Oh, Ubs get sniped from downtown here in the Haunted Forest. Look at this. They cannot see each other at all when they go in there. That's fantastic. I love it. Are we going to take this base? Sure, let's take this base, Mini. That's what we're into. More bases. More Kylo Ren.jpg. Turrets up. The threat of drops is imminent. The threat of drops is eternal. The threat of drops never goes anywhere. Alright, another storm. Oh! One High Templar gets wiped out. The other one manages to get like 5 SCV kills before he dies. And Shuttle says, I still have 2 High Templar in me. How's that happen? I guess he brought 4, would be my guess. Because the 2 that unloaded died. Oh, is he going to juke back in? There's not a lot of SCVs to kill in the main. There's a couple of them mining gas, but that's not really worth it. Gonna get him anyway, though. Nice. 2 of them go down. Oh, that's a good storm. Oh, that's a good storm. Ah, that's a good storm. Dude, you can't be down 20-plus workers at the 20-minute mark of a PvT and feel good about yourself. It's a maxed out Protoss army. Good storms there, too. Against a 132 supply Terran army, 66 to 42 worker advantage for Mini here. Mini is just putting on a clinic. And he really hasn't even had to do any work on direct engagements. A lot of this work has been done, oh my gosh, more SCVs, with drops. Yes, he's pushed here a little bit. He's pushed here a little bit. But it's been drop, 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 drop. It is a drop nightmare situation for RoyaL right now. And he's down. He's down 50 supply. The good news is he's technically on 4 bases. And it's only 5 bases for the Protoss. And he just now got that 5th. However, many might say now it's time to drop the hammer, boys. We're coming in. We're bringing Archons. We're bringing Dragoons. High Templar are in these shuttles for storming purposes. Let's see what we get on those tanks. Beautifully connecting on the storms. Right side, too. It's 160 to 99 supply. Terran under 100 supply. Not where you want to be. Zealots taking down tanks. Where did those vultures go? A couple more joining the party, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I think Mini may have just done this. He's going to wipe out the 3rd base. There's really nothing much to stop him from continuing on to the 4th base. Yeah, we're done. That is a +2 attack. Dragoon army. Command center getting target fire. Does it try? No, it relands it. Hold on. Couple tanks show up, but that's not enough. Yeah, bombing some zealots on those tanks. So they're getting weakened, and then it doesn't take as many Dragoon shots to kill them. And oh man, this bunker going down. Marines, you were never given any upgrades. It's not your fault. You're dying. CC, yeah, CC down, and it's 145 to 68 supply in favor of Mini. That was a very concerted attack on that 3rd base. And that's it. RoyaL taps out. He's like, I can't defend my 4th. My 3rd is gone. Protoss is on 5 bases. He's got 71 probes. I mean, how many probes did he have at the end of that battle? Let's find out real quick. But wow, what a match. GG, Mini gets it. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that victory, Protoss players. That was very, very well earned. So we're just going to watch the work. Yeah, 70 to 34. And then this final hurrah. More SCVs die. 33. He's producing more. He's very optimistically continuing to produce SCVs here. So, 30. 29 to 70. Ooh, when you're in the 20s versus 70 workers, it's extra bad. 28. Yeah, so 70 to 28 workers at GG. That is, that hurts. That hurts immensely. But again, a very hard fought, a very well-earned win there from Mini. That was, oof. Excellent. Kind of some longer than usual 1 base pressure. Did the fast Dragoon drop into the main, which was very well executed. Forced a lot of lost mining time. SCVs died. Tanks died. Vultures died. Dragoons died too, but I think the trade was good. And then, yeah, down to 2 bases, 3 bases, continuing to Reaver drop and Storm drop the whole time. Not leaving RoyaL alone, not for a minute. And then, yeah, did end up losing this 5th base to Vultures, which, once again, I'd like to highlight is embarrassing. You should never lose a Nexus to Vultures. But got a new 5th base down here and wiped out the enemy's 3rd, and that was all she wrote. So good job, Mini. Thumbs up for you, sir. 148,000 points, 126,000 points. Of course, Mini in the lead there. Got outproduced, but outkilled by a 2-to-1 ratio. That is some pretty impressive stuff. 18 to 2 buildings raised is also a big telling number in a match like this, and outspending the Terran by 7,700 resources in 22 minutes. While having more bases, it's all going to work out. It's all going to work out just fine. Awesome. That was really, really good. I'm running out of adjectives here for how well Mini played there. That was 10 points, man. 10 points for this win. Protoss fans everywhere very happy. All right. Well, that's going to be it for me then. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered in a Patreon cast. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.